Hi guys, I'm Gabby.
And I'm Emily.
And this is my best friend, and she gives really good advice, so I thought it would be awesome to have her here today because I haven't made a video since spring break, and it's just because I've been really busy, but I did get a few questions messaged to me, and I wanted to address them for you guys. So the first one is, what do you do when you like a guy but he has a girlfriend? Now, don't freak out because this happens to a lot of people. I know that it's happened to me before, it's happened to Emily, and the best thing you can do, I think, is just to be the guy's friend. You have to be there for him because, you never know if they're going to break up or something because high school relationships are super flaky, just like we all know, and I mean, it's not going to last forever, so as long as you stay and you be his friend, I mean, it may turn out that you don't even like him anymore after being his friend for a while, but the important thing is that you just stay there for him and you don't do anything like sabotage their relationship because that would just be really bad on your part.
Yeah, and most importantly, it's going to be like a progression. It's not going to happen instantly. It's not going to happen quickly. And if you're really dedicated to being his friend, then that process will go quicker. And if you guys are actually compatible, you'll realize if you are not during that friendship. So it's better to just be his friend instead of throwing yourself out there because you don't even know necessarily if it's going to work. But I think the most important thing during the friendship is that you just support him and you're there for him because there are some things that guys and girls don't want to go to their boyfriend or girlfriend with just because, they rather go to a friend, and that's totally normal. And if you're that friend to him, then that'll be even better for you because he'll be going to you with stuff that he won't be able to go to his girlfriend, and it'll just show him that you're the one that's supporting him on those things and not his girlfriend. And from a guy's perspective, that's really good on your part. So just give it time, and it's not going to happen quickly, like I said. It's going to be a long process, but if you're willing, it can happen. And if you really give the time and effort, and if you actually show him you care, then he'll realize that.
Okay, so that's it for that question. I hope we gave you guys good information. And the next question is kind of funny because this is the circumstance we were in last time, and it's, what do you do when you and your best friend like the same guy? So this actually happened to us with a guy named Josh, and we both, okay, well, technically, you liked him.
I liked him first.
She liked him first, but then I realized I liked him, and it was hard for us to get along for a while because we started not fighting over the guy, but trying to get his attention or texting him when we were around each other.
And it made it really difficult because, like, one of us would be texting him and we'd, like, want to see, but at the same time you didn't because if he was, like, flirting with her, then I'd be jealous, and if he was flirting with me, then she'd be jealous, so
anyways, it was just kind of like a mess that I wish we wouldn't have gotten ourselves into, but so basically all I have to say about that is just kind of step away, and because the fact that our relationship was almost ruined by that kind of frightens me, because it's like, it's a guy and they come and go, I mean, we all want to say that we want someone who's going to stay there forever, but as we know, like I said before, in high school, it's usually not that way. And so just kind of let it go. I mean, I know it's hard to just stop liking someone, but don't flirt with him or anything because you could end up really hurting your best friend.
Yeah, and it kind of just depends on your situation. I mean, if you honestly feel like the possible relationship with the guy is more important or more significant than your relationship with your friend, then if you're okay with that, then you can go for it. But just realize that usually if you choose a boyfriend over a friend, then that's going to really damage that relationship with the friend, and in the end, it probably won't even be worth it. So just decide what's more important to you. People have different values. People think different things are more important, so it really depends on personal preference. So just make sure that you're making a wise decision, though, and don't jump into anything without giving it a lot of thought because you can't go back and you'll regret it if you just jump into it without knowing what the consequences are going to be.
Yeah, because, I mean, from experience, we both learned that fighting over the guy doesn't get you anywhere. It makes you
Neither of us even ended up with the guy.
Yeah, I mean, it turned out he was, not really into either of us anyways, but the point is that even if he was into one of us, I would never date him without her consent or something, you know. It's something that you and your best friend should definitely talk about, because you can definitely work something out, because I know confrontations are hard, and it's hard to go up to someone and tell them what you really want to say, but it really gets you farther in the end. And is there anything else you have to say?
Yeah, and in the end, like, if the guy ends up liking one of you and you both like the guy, for the most part, if you guys are true friends, one of the friends will be happy for that person, and most of the time just let them go for it, because they realize that it's what both people want. And like, if I was in that position and Josh had liked Gabby and not me, I would have just said go for it, because I realize how not important high school relationships are and how important friendships are, because they last a lot longer than high school relationships do, and it's not anything to really get super worried about or to get in a fight over. So.
Right, but I mean, like we said before, you guys have your priorities and stuff like that, but we just want you to know that we're supportive for you guys and whatever you guys choose to do. But I hope you guys liked our advice, and I hope we can help you guys. If you have any more questions, comment below, and I will totally answer those. And hopefully Emily will be back with me soon, because I think she gave you guys some really good advice that I hadn't really thought of. So I'll see you guys later, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.